Hello, everyone. A very good day to each and every one of you, and a warm welcome to this new year, this new month, the first month. Hope everyone is doing well. And given all the challenges that's happening in the world out there, hope you are not allowing those challenges or that negative energy to get inside of you. I know these things could be difficult, and sometimes we wonder if and when the world of the vibrations of negativity could just rise and disappear, and our world becomes full or filled with all the things that we hope and wish for on a more permanent basis. The love, peace, happiness, joy, success, respect, nonviolence. What a wonderful world it would be if we're able to enjoy living in a community, living in a village, living in a country where there is nothing to create fear or worry or anxiety. That would be awesome, wouldn't it? However, it doesn't mean that I can't enjoy moments of such experiences. And these moments don't have to be far apart. These moments could be every moment. What if I consciously choose to make each moment a moment that is filled with understanding, compassion, love, respect, joy? Let us make this a moment to moment choice that we do in our life, because we can't always expect, right? Wonderful things to be happening at every moment. But I can choose how I allow my mind to be affected by whatever it is that is happening. So I can choose to make my mind so peaceful, or I fill my heart with such love or joy that even if what is happening on the outside is totally unpleasant, but internally there is a sense of peace and satisfaction about myself. Not I'm satisfied with the chaos around us, but there is that stability inside. In other words, let us experiment today how to free ourselves, or how to keep ourselves free from the trap, that situations try to draw us in. Sometimes people say life is like a cage, and we are living in this cage, almost as if we are trapped, like a bird trapped in a cage. What a joy it is when the cage door opens and that bird is able to fly free. It can flap its wings. It can just go far and beyond. But the bird also knows where home is. So even though we have our responsibilities and we have challenges in life, which are like cages, and we are bound to these cages because we have our duties we need to fulfill. But that does not mean that internally I cannot be a bird that is free, a bird that can just raise its wings and just flap and fly. I know I have to come back, but let us commit to keeping the door always open, so that the in and the out could be very smooth and easy. So let us experiment today in meditation. What does that feel like? So let us ground ourselves by taking a few deep breaths in and out. Take a deep breath in and release. Now keeping both feet on the ground, sit straight in your chair. Feel your body on that chair, the weight of your body in that chair. Let's take another deep breath in and release. And as you watch your breath in and out, knowing that you're sitting on this chair, let all other thoughts fade into the distance as you bring your mind to this present moment. Take a moment now to turn inward and to connect with that spark of life, the light energy that is behind the eyes, between the eyes. The soul, the life force is like a star. And that is who I am. Connect with your light. Feel the rays of peace and calm emanating from your own light. As you are sitting here, connected with your light, from this inner space, now we take a look at our life. At all the relationships that we have, the things we possess, and as a detached observer, just observe the various relationships and the responsibilities that come with those relationships. Observe your sense of duty, and also observe if there is any relationship where you feel a tightness, almost as if you are bounded by force, you feel trapped. Is there any relationship where there is such a joy, such an ease, and that relationship that brings a smile to your face? And now observe the difference between the two types. One that makes you feel trapped, and the other that makes you feel a sense of freedom. You're not bounded, yet there is a connection, a relationship, and also responsibility. But observe the difference between the two. And ask yourself, is there something that you could do in the relationship where you feel trapped so that the feelings of being trapped are removed, are lifted? What is causing the trap? Is it expectations? And what is keeping the other relationship so light and free? Is it acceptance? Is it mutual respect? And is it possible for the relationship in which you feel trapped for you to apply that less expectation or whatever it is that you feel is trapping you there? Is it possible that you can be less of that? And actually, it is possible. Because whenever we stay connected with that inner light, the truth of who we are, there is a sense of clarity, intuition. We also look at the other as a spiritual being playing out their part. They're just being themselves. Why am I allowing myself to be caught in their drama? I just need to remember the door of the cage is always open. And I can always fly, not to run away from the situation, but go internally and experience yourself as a free bird, reminding yourself that there is nothing that can trap you or tie you down. And these moments of experiencing that sense of freedom, bondage free, when we come into action and in interaction, to hold our awareness that I am a spiritual being and the other is also a spiritual being. Brings a clarity. I'm able to listen better. Because I feel more confident and grounded in myself. In the other relationship where I feel a sense of joy and lightness is because I can be myself, my true self, authentic, transparent. I appreciate these opportunities and these relationships that help me to remain true to myself, and I'm grateful. And the other type of relationships that make me feel trapped, I'm also grateful because by recognizing them, I can now work on myself so I can feel that sense of freedom, liberation, joy, lightness. I get the opportunity to enjoy discovering myself some more so I can be authentic and true to my own self. So today, let me be that free flying bird, remembering the cage door is always open. And I'll take another deep breath in and release as I prepare to continue my day with knowing that the door is always open. Thank you and have a blessed day.